Dr. Phyllis Collins of DietHobby.com, and today I'm going to share with you 6 cheese and side dishes that belong in my tidbits section. Now, the tidbits category of my recipe section I created because a lot of times my little tiny meals that I have in between my larger meals, which I don't like to call snacks, but a person could call them that if they chose, and I decided to call them tidbits, and I'm going to show you today 6 of them that involve cheese. Okay? And they're very, very simple, and they're very, very easy, and the idea behind the tidbits section, and a lot of them my recipe section, is I am showing you how I eat to maintain my weight. I have to keep my calories very low. And this shows you how the person can have a lot of nice food, but small amounts. And that's how I choose to eat most of the time. Okay, so we're going to start out with a half an apple and an ounce of cheese. Okay, half an apple. I took an apple, I cut it in half, I sliced it up, and I weighed my cheese on my food scale, because you have to weigh your cheese. And this is a half an ounce of regular full-fat cheese. Okay, this little snack right here, a half an apple and a half ounce cheese, is 107 calories. 107 calories, which is an appropriate amount for me. Now, the next one I have is a snack that I use 5 pieces of sugar-free pickles and 1 ounce of reduced fat cheese. So I have here 5, these are my sugar-free pickles. They are made with Splenda. They have about 5 calories for about 5 pieces. And so here we have the 5 pieces. There are 5 little pickles here, and there is 1 ounce of 75% reduced fat cheese. Okay, to show you the difference, this is 1 ounce of cheese. This is a half an ounce of cheese. These are both about the same calories because this is 75% reduced fat, which is about half the calories of the full fat, which is tastier. Okay? So here we have the pickles, a snack with pickles and cheese, and this is 65 calories. This is a nice little snack or a tidbit that you can have in between meals or in one of your mini meals. Very easy to prepare, and it's 65 calories. The next thing I'm going to show you is a stalk of celery and 1 light Laughing Cow Swiss wedge. Now, Laughing Cow Swiss wedge, this is what I have never tried the full fat. I've always bought the light. But it comes inside. There are all these little wedges inside, and they open really easily. And you have a little red tab here. Let's hope they open as easily as I remember. And you peel them, whoops, and you peel them back. And here's your wedge of cheese. So this right here is 41 calories. 1 wedge of light Swiss cheese with 2 celery sticks. Now I want to show you how this works. I'm going to take it in half, okay, and I'm going to put half of it on in the middle of this celery. Now, and the reason I'm doing this is I want to give you an idea of how small portions are supposed to work. You know, it makes a difference if you just jam your celery full and heaping with whatever you have, or if you do what you can. You see, you do what you can to just fill. 1 wedge will pretty much fill celery like this. Here's your little tidbit. Okay, and it's 41 calories. The next one I have is a piece of crisp bread. And the crisp bread that I like, that I use a lot of the time, is Rivita pumpkin and oat seeds with oats. I like that. And it has about 60 calories a slice, and I happen to like it. It looks like this. Okay, and 1 tablespoon of whipped cream cheese. It's just regular whipped Philadelphia cream cheese. I forgot to get the container out. But this is what 1 tablespoon of cream cheese looks like. And when you spread it on a cracker, like this Rivita wheat thin, this is how it looks. okay? It's not real heavy, it's not real thick, and there it is. This is a 94 calorie little tidbit, okay? Now the last one that I have, well isn't the last one? Here's another one I missed. There's 5 savory thins and 1 wedge of Laughing Cow cheese. Now I like these a lot. I get them at Trader Joe's. They're multigrains, and you have, and 5 of them is really low calorie because 17 of them is 130. I only use 5. Okay, so 5 rye Vita, and then here is another little Laughing Cow wedge, which I open up, and it's just almost exactly the right amount to fill, to kind of spread over all 5 of these little crackers. That's what I do, is I spread them all over these 5 little crackers. They're really thin and they're pretty tasty. And you spread them all over, and there you are, 5 little crackers, another little snack, and this is 73 calories. Okay? Now the carbs and the protein and the and everything will all be on my website at diethobby.com. So if you don't get everything now, don't worry about it. I'm trying to just give you the idea. Go there for the details. The next thing, my last of the 6, is another 1/2 ounce of real cheese. I've weighed this up, and it's a 1/2 ounce of real cheese, and with it I have got 1/2 ounce of potato chips. Now these are not regular potato chips. These are not baked potato chips. These are Ruffles light potato chips, original, and they're made with olestra, so like half the calories. Some people don't like that. One reason I like them is because I'm not going to eat the whole bag because I don't want to make myself sick. So I'm really careful never to have more than 1 ounce of these because, they can give you diarrhea, they can make you sick. That's what olestra does. So, but I think it's fine. For me, it's always been fine to just have a 1/2 ounce or 1 ounce. And this is a 1/2 ounce, which is 35 calories. 35 calories is a 1/2 ounce of this. A whole ounce, which is double that, would be 70. But I'm trying to keep my tidbit small. I have with it a 1/2 ounce of real cheese. So I can eat this real cheese and this chip, and it will give me 92 calories. Okay? Is that right? Yeah. 35 and 50. Yeah, 92 calories. Okay? So that'll give me 92 calories. So there are 6 dishes that are tidbits that are suitable for in the mid-afternoon or the mid-morning, and whether you want to call it a mini meal, whether you want to call it a snack, whatever you want to call it, those are things that I frequently eat and that I enjoy a great deal. And of course, I have to keep my meals smaller. If I'm going to have 100 calories or 65 calories in between meals, then I have to deduct that off of my total. It has to come somewhere. So that means my meal is smaller. If I have 3 bigger meals, then I have no tidbits in between. So come and see me at diethobby.com. I'm Phyllis Collins.